Education team member Nana Ofori national chairman PPP Progressive People's Party omuna bekamesa ewo ha na mema me lawyers mienu yakwaba lawyer fa kwa mache
mejoso
mpacho boko de
nyame adaroma oni edi niye
ye de radiase oh nyame adom me ho ye pa
why come up now question na bisa so no say obo ba fo so bo aba so in terms of advocacy there which na nine so o advocate mo obo ba fo
je che ko fo nyina
say obo
nti ado na be obo ma say nkoko stadium ne de advocacy na say which is untum kra ye ni abepa monkoye stadium ne maye
oh nyame adom lawyer unsa ban we ni aban oba ya wa maye sports independence as far as the sporting infrastructure is concerned
any nkoko the stadium ne ye hu ye
oba ya we commit a lot of resources in developing and retooling our various sporting disciplines and when we share talent I work friend say nkoko in the environment certainly no I mean sure say aban etu ana mo ne de na waka obere na amaso abapan so mo nya so emphasis
here twemo
aban we ba na street F ne obe miensa pe this year over 100 and something plus street F wo hwe ye ni friend say aquatic center international standard ni bi Ghana ha onda be maye bi wo hwe University of Ghana sports stadium ya president Kufo Shase na ka ho no aban ba ye ne ofa ho no mo a say solar light ana bia me from say Kufo mu tua electricity bill ana ana du bia le gon for so light ma twa stadium ho sia kama wo say me ti fichiri ho a
mate ma me na se cancel na we dey me ja wa say obekasa
obo ma you be sorted out aban be consider more
4 years in you wo dey mon consider ye na you
no problem
me da say
the future of this country you know lies in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e no so ye bebunu he understands the rejuvenation effort and the development of talent. All developing 1 million coders no. Now Obama for stadium. No so I promise stadium near.
Oh, they be ba how brand now they sports infrastructure. Like you Bema. Martin.
Abraham Jesus.
That is saying.
I am so very.
So. And I said why camp wa bre won kose e wo hwe na ni kra wo hia na
me na hu ni material na champagne socialist for no material
o so on kasa na na fori Martin mbacho boko de ma so wa stress
me yes aquatic center MCA so what va comprendre na what va ko hefa
but ya ma munyina chi se bibia boko party mo boko na fi mo ba
yaba
den
yaba next week
aka yekeka ko 100 days pe hu mudi be yin kunya na mudi be den
me sisi ano mo be si bia no o den se samba ya abrabu
okay
enti ye ho adwuma ba ye be file the parliamentary candidates ye be file the presidential candidates yes enti ho hihye no so enanwumri ya akrapo ne ye be conclude enti one thing yanka won hwe yanyim next week ya bibia
Mate nana fori ye national chairman ema PPP tina mebisa no na yense yenkomodi ase wokọ northern Ghana atifidu mantem ho no mo ene miamia hodo asese ne mantem no according to the agric ministry no aye enwotwe ya ensuanto ho ntiro mu nuane a omadua no ba ni nyina no ase na enanso de ban ato exportation of grains aye ka grains money ade nyina e kan obiade mu nkomo bebre no anopai na mesase ewo lawyer afu akwa honom council mo na mo de one village one dam baye se omani medru situation bi se de ewo mu yi na one village one dam over 200 billion sika mu de hye mu nyina no yeguso te ha se nso anto enti nuaba ne no ba nyina ase nti ye bane export amakuafo ho ache wo mo mujitum se ye felu asa ye one village one dam no mujitum
I mean me da say mami fa o kasa fidie so fanchi asonkoma watifo ene wahwefo a omo hwe yen wo ye the various social media handles na me chia chairman ene misinia le achumberima na me fa the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no so nchia emfa o kasa fidie so magana manyina say ono no Ghana for nyina no and the manifesto me nyina ba abonten no obi agitum say we have separated the boys from the men na ehun ye say ye can say we have the men na ampa say ye wo ememma ekukudam ene ma ekukudam a sebi omutimi dwen kokan school bi omomoto no say dwen kokan na etibi din hye pa ebetimi a transform lives hye pa etimi esesa oman hye pa etima oman eye competitive within the international system no eba ebeboade na ohwenhye odi aba begu akwan mu na daddy pefe say there's no doubt, there's no contestation. Say the election has already been decided by the good people of Ghana.
Okay.
Ebra sa copy first to launch in ba so winiba. Now we share the various highlighted woman a clear copycat from the NPP manifesto. Any nema e wo ho no money ade nyina. I don't say the Nenchia Emma Ghana for you now. Or that's one crime man terms so what shall I pro bonus say Enra or 2 constituencies are and obetua na pro bonus so no Ghana for was Ghana for entire unim se Ghana for tiny chidada so na hobrasi mu say the amamre ne amane atie no e wo say okọ Ghana for na so ne omokodi nta wo so na wo sre won officially na Ghana for so so ye na dom na nyame adom a 7 December 2024 no so no ye nyina botwi ekosa ekoto santen ekotintim ye hwe baabi akra no DMB because you can before also you can before I believe say leadership na service na obi nso so a ogitum say it is possible say we be bisi wani so a oye ema no eye ye ahwene wasama bisa me fa atoyenchema atoyan ewo especially esrimeti fido mantemu no eya de a emudo na sebi say o share even ye abakose mu bebre a I think say the drought about Ghana had a most severe power no was I think the 1983 and 1983 82 83 was a baby
82 83 yeah
I'm say jashishi ne near mabaya e be say yen food ne ya de so nyina no by him say yen agriculture ne largely a rain-fed agriculture enu nti say issue no te corner say ento ebre say to na because ekuafo no e de ebre because of prediction, you know, the bra ye seasons, you know, and the prediction the dua on no by in anticipation of the rain. Say between you go so net me no by any team yini. A cobana so more dua aboka ado apam egu afifi na nsuo beto ama na team yini na abo na ankoye sa na abeye ohaw kese. Edunti Nkuntabu course so is almost about 430,000 farmers and they are affected by it. Oshe sikabotina akuma how about 2 years now we estimate we anticipate saying Quebec generate about 22 billion Ghana cedis from farm produce various farm produce near there na how about you know so aban fan and INC form into an amobia kakra ye wa say so no see a piako say the kwako pesika wa amafoforo so a e do how be brain e ma ye various food inflation no e be money mu so and it has interim measure no aban I enhance your security architecture no various entry and exit points and said the bear or sha or the ato you know by bro soya bean and then near me can no say fanko amaya a try and hoshia fanko said the bear Ghana so you between ye be near timidi na emfa or how kesia embrace and so no aban edisa and amono she say eguakwem okay bio say Aban akika no ho ase say the contingency fund ye ho no over 2.5 billion Ghana cedis and also so pay from multilateral support World Bank and other agencies so no about 2.4 billion Ghana cedis abeka ho in all aban pay 8 billion Ghana cedis dey be boa ekuafo no to at least neutralize the impact of this kanka na ababeto yen so no say the beya one wakosa or how nimu wo no baye akwako edi nsemene muka say nsenseme asabre so no yibetwa so wase kakra na ma won so no hope kakra aba wo mu wotimi agina won nice na dache so no say opportunity ne ba wotimi asan call back to the field akwakọ ye adwuma enu nti aban ne she papa gu akwema ebeboae na ne nyina nkombra no eye de na kofa we se nyina aba climate change. Climate change can ho asem me kwaye a ye bu no ene ye biodiversity ye flora and fauna ye say no ni nyina ka ho enna ko fa sa how we say enyina
ba se no na mo hunu no ahead a mo hye bode hye gu akwan so me di kan bi sa one village one dam no
me ba ho oman ni hu na head enu nti na as far back as NDC time Ghana aban adwene ho se e wo se yedua nnua e wo siremati fidomantem na yebedua nnua wo siremati fidomantem a wonim se nsuoto se kwaye e wo hwa ndua na ho no mo a because of is it the cycle like so transport evapotranspiration ewiane bo aban no so a na the vapor no ko wiem na no so akofo me clouds na san return it back e will rain sa na mani nyina ntina ye say when the last tree dies the last man dies e don't yen ko dua nnua e wo siremati fidomantem e de ne bae e ko fa o ha kese bae sika no e be ye hwebu ada nnua na ye hu ene sa na mani nyina e ma sa susuye a aban no nya sa bre no over almost about 13-14 years ago ekasa be ke nua ni bia pagya ni mu a eje ahome na etimi eboa in the climate action na mitigate some of these measures aban MPP aban ba ye no so this year ni so say ye be some dugout I say one village one dam any other to support the various subsistence farmers any other yet I say over 570 of these dams were constructed in various areas in the north. Enya community bia na betwa yesa dam si bi e wo ho baby o ho no mo a na nsuo eni ho baby o ho no ma na nsuo ho a asase ne ya beti bi yesa dugout no amana yi baby o ho no mo a yes nsuo ewom baby o ho no mo ye ya nsuo na ewom no retention no esa baby o ho no mo a obeka se bia dugout na bi o ho ma na dry out yes unya no 100%
at the incident say nya no 100% am fire expert anko manko ye feasibility
hydrological authority ni ade boy
inti ade na okasi enti nya 100%
development authority eboa in this sector but unim say ebia ni say did we even anticipate say sa how we drought ebesi ama ene ye be pese ye nuane a yedua no because about launch planting for food and jobs phase 2 what bring or the private sector na bem. And as far as this second phase of the planting for food and jobs is concerned, no, purely a private sector led. It's a private sector na BMC. Now or the input supply or the fiscal realm, not drought we aba, na ne expectation where metia. If we say what will be the effect on the policy going forward? So launch phase 3, phase 4, phase 5 in the private sector no will lag. As far as coming forward to participate in some of these endeavors, no concern.
Okay.
I don't think the agriculture sector no in terms of financing from the banks, I won't pay some of this because of the risk involved as far as some of these things are concerned. I don't think going forward, it shows us say was it me boy environment it shows us say was it me respect the biodiversity na ye wono na it me de ehye akwema dachi bi no yentimi enkosa
but mujitum say one village one dam no ameyeshe mujitum
okay say ameyeshe ya it means that and seven intended purpose
na seven
ultimate can say
na seven kan yo ha
at the end of the day no menuaba see ya analysis of areas sa dugout bi ewo and ye hu the input sa dams we say in make here yes we can say for other sites say bia baby o ho no mo I dry out issue ni mo a ebetnya seven intended purpose na you can say sa area no e ho de en afeli but you cannot say for all the 570 dugouts and as dams aban enam Ghana hye so e constructed to support some of this sector na no yen pep brand evaluate this policy judiciously na yentimi hu the benefits the pros and cons the one village one dam policy no abrayan and say even say collateral effect or collateral loss be going forward no na inform policy direction and policy change in this direction and the beboa amaye man no according but
that's a cancer
the SCA an act of God nobody anticipated this level of drought SCA the Sahel region, the Savannah region, and the middle belt, kakra transitional zones in Nimna, in Sue Makwachi or Hono, my queer for insane or how at all. Every moment I yako, Niachum say, I bind at the task force of technical experts that technical experts they about evaluations no matter the support of me to the various farming groups near there no and as it stands now so you na comply na eduane esema yen fan ko amanone yen fan try and borders so no you na yen say you bet you retain enough of our stock in Ghana net media support you ho we are out of this canker
lawyer Enokafo akwa na woteneka no lawyer Twubema the ECOSO and the decision Minister of Agric and the Finance Minister omode in Sunsan so betu dwa what's I'm saying
When there's a problem, you look for solutions. Whenever there's a problem, the right thing to do is to look for solution. And there are two kinds of solutions. There are temporary solutions and there are permanent or lasting solutions. This is a temporary structure and we're putting it up. So in the interim, the person of well, to avoid the fact that committee mantabnu ne munipa ehun kwa huye mu ne de in the interim we can hold on to this but unyakopon bo nipa no oye nipa seneseso asikyerɛ sɛ unyame wotimi hunu ekirade ade ebesi wɔkyena waye ne ne tibra nyankopon bo ade na enyina munkane ani ho. There was nothing called electricity. But we said we see and might me general in Mukania, so in fact the most highest voltage in this one. And so Unipa Ujas for natural, and that's also natural. I try to say what me do not conquer these people, and I said, Moya Mabueno. The possibility of land baby bibisa 1 year high. So to prevent them from getting burnt or whatever, or not be share name Emma Modin can intimate you. Signing dear Yankopon de Manipa. Tiabatras, I see you know. Nippons wouldn't dare to do so many things. But the sad part of woman is that oh, to see Yaya Bibi Mantemuha Nippo de Begu Hano. Unfortunately, we are unable to think ahead. Your question on whether or not one village, one dam has been useful. A response to the man for the practicality, the reality of our ground that you could see say a waste of time and resources. And rather me take you on video be who you know can say. But Miyako stream ho baby na during their opposition time. And no who some could be do on Sunday 82 to Amana. And no buza almost say a dear and Tinam said to Amana. And almost say one more yes, I had no diana in Zoom and Abatata, in Zoom, a woman ya vidia irrigation. And Tahon, the man, Junus and in a one village, one dam. I grown a woman is on also. How good I was uncle for any soon. A doors once open to be a crime by ye. Into shadow, say I'm passing until when I was some video must say to for I'm just quoting verbatim. I didn't know was a piece of music. Was a that about me out, there was a no free was one cause a campaign town and go. I'm quoting him to Sican and American to call rounds in the Congress of video. I don't know whether your Mansa asking Senum Tadian or Modios or Mansa Row. That one he didn't explain, but I say, Omdo Monsan and a critique a space for more or less water storage. Na and into Kuhu no can say he was challenging Nana or Hininto, former general secretary of the MPP, that and yet Alan Martin that the 1D1 reference I had never higher. So to buttress in the point in the man make his argument here, make one piece of him. And I mean in the TikTok videos. I know it's the airs into Kuhu's idea now on Sunday more or less an artificial thing. And the Mao no dinner only nearby one village, one dam a This is somebody who is on enough. Born bred. Sabi, I can form man, mamma generalizing. So it's not be what for my was I didn't connect all the way to that place. So what I say, into crowd from when as baby, I will free a winning my horse ceremony and a what at TBM. One go campaign can say, a month for them, people needed water to be stored. Can you imagine? And I need that I will call campaign by no, I will be who you know, Yamia Adom 2 minutes doing some. Frisia ngotwe mu ne ana ye kakakuri na ni nyina mu na wonya okwan kwotena ho no de wotumi ye bo a wo no se amana na bie na wokɔ to so ndo mo sa na ye na wo so kɔ ye bie in large form ana nso ogum nso ni nyina awe you couldn't put in any proper measure ebetumi sustaining so no ebetumi hwɛ mate I think last week or last 2 weeks I'm say Burkina Faso no so mu be dam no dey na tambia confess is
Bagre yeah
dam was then them and you know they were giving warning signals to some of the areas I wonder of ni be say omo careful because ba no ya na wo mtire flooded u free sem ho say dam ya ibodi ti ebie enye no na pankwan ana ebie no every single year be as announcement yet be ye be bie o ntimunya careful you be o ntimunya careful etika na wo free one asabi o hu okoto so as your spokesperson is saying na hu say oh wo mu hiamwa in an advanced form when timi massa nhua hu nyina tia ma otiri mu adua nka oh senso no kura nyankopon natural one mpo maaye na no nto ya enam say dam ye be bie mass village aba no this is another way be you come pass ma bi mpo enso no kwa mi store bi wa ha ma na bom when nyina ma ba o mi atirim sani ma me kanya ntia ma ba o mi atirim welcome for we supposed to say koto wo say wo mo use their own media na nya papa nti wo na betimi di technical skills experts atimi abom ya create the required one betimi abo wo mo because wo mo no be an anim de no ne enhwehunu no so da ne wo betimi ye the required one nti no wo betimi nya sika number 1 enya personnel no number 2 betimi be the required one abo wo number 3 no ni nyina achi no ene yetehu eti wo ne wo mo de no mo ye no wo mo de no papa chan wo de na we because they were better off. You should have let them to do whatever they were doing. Because we need more be at the bottom. Say 8 years in here. Now say we are still talking about the same thing and we say we do solution by year. Then why are you still in government? So it points to the fact that your incompetence is not something that we should even debate. Because it is manifestly clear. It's clear. Same kumoya ye drought semi. Yen say same aye baby enso say na talk say. Adeba kwa ya na voter lake tell be suffer because nsuo no nto wosoro ko voter lake na nsuo nto wosoro na atwe ba se amase mu adoso ma dam na twe operate so anytime be nsuo no be short wosoro na sa nto kase wosoro bia na problem abas ase a ko tokum kase na sanya ba fom ma dam na enya ni nsuo na hoden so enya no na dey we start it has been there from Genesis. Now having been there from Genesis no na nyame anye wadom ya say ya na Christopher water kan o say anye yentra Yesu ba anye yentu aba wo shebo bia bi you couldn't bring lasting solution. And 2024, you could see I can't say we are Makuva, the other be say, I ran a comaba, Timadara, Mamma, Mutimidian, and be my bus, and come to become an cotono, suspended.
Okay.
Now, young to me, in case a combat, a combi between Amani Muswa, Yanyabidia Marina, a woman, my aunt me, uncle Yamuntimia bin Sabi, a nimpo maybe at the Ocoton, I don't say I'm a coton being, yet you be a common a watch.
But lawyer, what I mean, China, sir, Obibeka Sevido said the vice president, a no free any idea. Your ministry, yeah, and in the Jumano and a Beshaki Juma, a Quanya Mobe Faso Chronomon Fudie Ebenini. It's the Greek ministry, Minister Safa Honginano. I was so minor a blame worm, and I saw minor a G in Yano from Ho. Dioma, yes, sir, as a Omoya dear see quite Sabi be to say Kayemi Druhanum.
Vice president, you saw no minister be Maswaya. And I'm
Monsieur.
Why do you minister be at my room? Ministry of NIA is a ministry.
NIA
communications, right?
Yeah.
Said you was on I into on Ajayo. As La ministry, you creating near did to set the digital one when you sign a becano. So, what is it as like a Akasa Akanima wired? One can be that. There be over to said maybe a pure one. Nipo was on iron. A vice president, one way minister.
Besa Greek on Greek Hasem.
What say?
Waka say or ya Greek. And a Greek sector, no what to say. What make it such a Mukoshan on the moon and achievement of boss you are more aggressive. Naga, impossible. Tell you, Papa, be a so member be a coy be a baumian, eh? The onion of the young. Only I saw by which bonnet. We are bonnet at the hour, no nante.
papa ba dia bondin fra on ko ma okra mo bondin fra no bondin dia guro mu se on na yeye so every good thing in this country ekwan a ba omia na yeye bibi bia school kwala beko school ya bibi bia ye bia ba omia ye be fa na proof for employment adwuma ka minister of employment ana na said dia wadia fa also na de bae ade bia into every ministry bia or key ones energies and some bibi bia key ones ni nyina ade economy how do so nkam atwin ho afrim mi wasa wodu na wodu wani di na chi a ka obehu no se ono pen vice president and yeko kan budget no kotena parliament ami yekan a throw ni interest a throw ni rule no play wom it was only about 2 or 3 occasions and one call majority of the time what first row just beside majority leader no atano no kan and then he's nodding his head telling you yes the American and the can and he's in support. So if this person today you try can say sound the vice president agreement and say blame no ne you can say ne Abraham Bondi Gideon kasa me site no ha no Gideon kasa o kasa be ma Greek ministry for na hwesen was so abaye and he doesn't agree with Lano Hininto to say that Alan Tramatin is the brain behind 1D1F and all those things. Now the genesis of it, no, but we who sad no beka say you be one village, be one dam, one district, one warehouse, and one day now. Okay. He brought the whole snap. It's on other banners and go young problem. By example, what I on your about. O do you go for 6 months when you're there? Okay, so I mean he's still within his 1 year that is performing. The can was me idea see way before that thing was even under how can you say right?
Yeah, and America say won't say a special initiative. Yes. It was under special initiative. But a kwaba besi agree. Can't America say for the past minister and the present one the special initiative sa holding na see ye kambum na ye make a conclusion na ye beka say
one me free region. Me make my kasa me partly ashanti because me no kasa me ma grant anti baby and Ashanti region what I say I see that man who ma me Ashanti region it technically me kasa me partly ashanti okay so me ochina bi me na me vice president ochina bi me na me minister and na say obi osemase bi edid media bi wo region bi a me wo interest wo mu a mani be di akire
okay
tinie mani be di akire wo because how am medium
Mate, David cancer Casawi. Then I can't brass one is own. I can't 1 minute in wrap here.
Then I support me. Because I'm support me. Anyway, so the Americans say, when you be actually because I would and Benifosi and Niboy quote him.
Okay,
so I knew king, Sabian cancer, yes, you was under region. And young Casa see what Mimicro is in region. Young Casa see what great Accra. Yes, yes, you're not with your I mean, normally, I can't not really 5 was a union boom back as not northern region. And what's some year? I wasn't over it. Now, while Cromunia, my 1 young woman and see him and what you are to say, Anya Biano, me, my vice president, not or Tibiana when we Cromuna say. Yet you to be a Fibia sooner, you're stubborn soon, every child. Not a harbor because my phone yet and soon from woman by so. Now, Saturday and I can say a chum will be to me,
Mate.
But now the problem is still persistent. So, for that reason, I will believe that as you ask your question was whether it was successful or it was failure, it's a failure. But once it didn't solve the problem, it means it has failed. Simple.
Mamen call Nana for you. Lawyer Papa.
Come in one
oh, one. Me sound Nana for me.
Who's all kind? No, can say Dr. Baumia if you wanna or say. Apart from that, no, or a lawyer, Miss Senior, no, who say under Article 58, no, Vice President, you need to me or 1 man penny. Ninia Penia, Ninia Penia, no, I may do my penny. No, but Dr. Baumia by, you know, it's also free seven men, Tiffy man, Tim Horno, or by a total irrigation dam, no, Wabua Amaya redeveloping. ebio via irrigation dam no so no waboa am ye redeveloping no again one village one dam no so 570 dugouts no ofri ho nti waboa ma ye the game changer was the Pualugu multi-purpose dam
ene kosi say
oh me ba mo so mo show ba ko he kosi say the ekosi ye ne say because of financing issues, no, Pualugu entimi maso mate yes, a journey of thousand miles, no, begins with a step. In our manifesto.
Manifesto in Pacho.
Philosopher or how?
Nana Pacho with you.
Aja we see. Oye Bibia, I read every agric document for the past 20, 30, 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dependence on rainfall agriculture? But there is a son. There yet to a year train there. Nyame, Mankupon Bakasana, in Swabana, Kriafu, what you mark away, Wedgman, yes, is money be easy. The beer yakade or there. Osasa. Because yen to me as a man and now yen train a careful one to men plan. Because it's ya a share ye forest naza ye say no for galamse. Ye what Freddy be global warming. O change ye weather patterns. Onuntina the masami waba. Na enkofa ye do one share. A no more there won't dear do no. Ya catch on the one solve your problems. Ya found question what there 1 year experimental. What's the one solve your problems? Now one fat and she say fan to wa obotum wa boy. Says ya today weather pattern here are changing. One of the year watcher was a Obama and call for some 2.something billion cities. Why no whatever man? Wine will be received them sky. Which people?
Some say
Equiafo. Where are they getting the list from? Is it some farmer-based organizations that Yenima Nade or selected? And are them 2.something billion to what population? To how many people? Individual bia obenya. Obotum. When ya in Sacrayebi wana brabum because Ezibane entiemo skade copy Ezibane needy. How much near them each a person? Into which segment of the population in the north wants to become this the Mississippi? Is it enough? 2.3 billion is it enough to help the people? Election time, money sharing. And when they BBA, what friend a knee-jerk reaction. So yes, you dig it, one dam, one villager. Where is the diagram of the dam? Near the two, I'm gonna be with whom na ye dam. There were F-works there or there yema in Sunufa. Concrete mona no ko na ituma access in Sunu from different points. Until where is the blueprint of a dam? Yekade yebe every community or one fine. The entire assessment of whether there or ye papa another one ye papa. Or there assessment based on Azawakachi Eminau. Na yetum yadatu na yashede damaji okuye. Me surprised there Minyaoka there was a because Kamebeka there. Ninche one village, one district, the islands to honor the bay. Minim Kwapode, there's a contestant on it. Now, if there's a contestant on it, I want but Ghana must benefit from the process. And he says, yes, 8 billion, they best solve a problem. This 8 billion, EBF consolidated fund, EDB eco donors also akwajibi. Now that survive your food crisis. But manti biaba galamsey, the effect of galamsey on our climatic conditions are what tumwa masisia yenye jumenzi. Say eshe cocoa production for the last 3-4 years. Every year okufum. Every year the production of cocoa okufum until or a negative slope. Until with the agriculture now, we as a nation we are not paying attention to it. Yen share fertilizer issues. I was one sanka Yentumi yenya bumper harvest, na all of those things, you know. Share an economy, no. Bibia shemubio. Intumi yi in film, na in film, na in ye some be chocolate chip effect economy. Economy order ye holistic. Order ye chocolate chip economy. Share we have your problem.
Economy is salad.
Oh yeah, mosaic.
The cabbage in where rock cabbage is anymore.
And Mr. Aza oh many a day.
All sectors.
And yama OC yeah rain pattern why changing. Yanka Nsem. Galamsey issues, destroying of the forest belt or forest cover or affect the rainfall patterns. Yanka Nsem. Enti ye the plaster and ye the cutter a crew nedo. Just some knee-jerk reaction solutions, but the real solutions now, or they now you making sure that so obiso ye creani. That's a real development. A creani no here can ya, or here coin, or here electricity, or betum so or yanka, or betum wire orange juice. Or that ton of friend of bro focus extending the shelf life of the product.
Okay.
Not only na the the proper schools, the community so that a Ukrainian doesn't live like a pauper. So it's when you are a Ukrainian, you must use a Ukrainian area as a center of integrated development. And it's a nipa krone bien baka we have a problem because you should have about 7 ministries, 8 ministries together to be able to support them catchment area for there to be development. For still, why poor people. All over the world, the US and other places, a Ukrainian owns a large tract of land. Only where see modern house, our warehouses, our big trucks, our all of these things they live good lives. We're working hard, and so they get the effect back. But how do you say? A Ukrainian people who sabi to wapapay na onya kanya empo on TV. Ontimi yedi enti onya attractive. Enti say yes you solve a problem now. Then we must attack the problem holistically.
Okay.
Now, intimate all the agricultural figures in terms of production has been going down. And if your figures have been going down, it means you're not paying attention. Say, I go for oil, no other discussion. Say, you go for oil, that means that you're placing premium on galamsey. Galamsey, no here. The same as I say, a creature. On the year to galamsey word.
Okay. Now we be about money sharing nice and so election year. Sir Obibekasu more or less a national and as a natural disaster into be envisage say mra na medu honi mechiska into money woman
natural disaster what's it based on one kasa write up. There's a component of about 2.7 billion. What's Robert check cash? Cash to the people.
Depending on what sassy question na wafu ni kesi 1 hectare or say 1,000 gamene the Brenner Champo Dr. Brenner Champo didn't come on pay. Amana masa breakdown no sika chano ni adie nyina.
The problem I'm one there. Most farmers assassin is not registered. Enti say me kriani na say me wasase ahi. Where is the proof of asase? Most farmers, when you any plan to asase, it's not being registered. And it says he used this process. Look at how many people you are going to keep out. How many? Go and ask in your immediate house. Go and ask there as I say no. Plan that one. Plan that one. Sure. Since when? No,
okay. I'm not paying my fat wage. I'm not paying come on, Dr. Brenner Champo, dear Metias, and it's a district be and will be our Ukraine or honum no more. Baby, I'll be to me a register, not so a cocuno, a Greek in pay for no salmon cinimono. Omubis to Swassasino, and Sana Sani, my wing in an album to baby, what dear Bruno, and one of
We are heading to the 9th month of the year.
Are they time bound?
Now, it's a careful within this time of crisis of 3 months, and you're going to share a kasika amount of share. But the process is not. After a year, go through the process to be able to get registration. And I ask you, the way I got a partisan, the way I
To fear when we are
me fear when we there. Not all people will get access to it. And not all people will get access to it. Because the history of these things, look, me and Millennium Development Authority, you're formal farmer-based organizations. This is way back when. Now, 2007 to 2012, the FBOs, comprising of 50 people or more. After some period, all those things were disbanded. And our ability to have supported them also became an issue.
Okay.
And to me, I'm speaking from experience. Having worked with Equiafo. Do you know one of the reasons why Equiafo, when you have facilities for banks, when you have asset documents, when you collateral, it is work of bank. You can't get access from the bank because you need the documentation. And we have a pilot program. For pineapple outgrowers, it didn't reach all those places. It was pilot. And I doubt today, for the districts that we have in Ghana, your comprehensive documentation over to cover the farmer-based organizations in the area of disbursement of resources.
Mate, mamena say, Nana foreign atene kano, PPP national chairman. Na wedi enka ose and also the worker said man who say abaya dedicated 200 million Ghana city omode kwa as a resettlement akosombo dance village no eho asem na the NDC manifesto mu no mampani dada mahama eka se oba in the first 120 days no akosombo dance village no omo ho kan no obe compensate obe mo patasika ena yehunu ensemi woda bokrete mu a eno so chesa ban yisika omode kwa kodi sa adwuma no ma me hyase wo lawyer afọ akwa na me dabi lawyer twum me hyase ho no mo me hyase ho eti wo sema amode ba ya na mo hwese first 120 days no dia mo be yenye no na aban di sika ba wo be yi ana so nsne wo mu
anyway me that's Nyame ya adum last weekend. Sorry. Yeah, timide your manifesto about to Ghana for him. Indeed, ya can some bebre wo any can ye. The point that we are
sorry.
The point that we are today, a point that every Ghanaian needs a solution. A solution to the mess that has been created. A solution to the problems that we are facing today. Akosombo Dam spillage. Yes. And Sir President Mahama Aka. So as part of a near man, Yami and Admoa, the first 120 days, what the Bay Juman. We say any camera cry and son of the Aka Eddie DH. Na a compensation of Akosombo Dam spillage, If it's a Osha Brassam we see ya na Ghana for the no a complain omonya da break ho media mentianko but omo ko ho no any videos aye hu ye na ohwe bia na asefim ye man for dan insuan no at roofing level unhunu de babia ye lorry kwan unhunu de ye park and edu so agro cemetery. It was a serious problem. Sabi nipa na tete wona hifa na edu makugu so ye do makugu school dan sorry them. And as you all know, Sabi many in somebody but ya sorry dan ye sisi we ye krum yi. Washroom 1 and 2. One male one female. Washrooms ni sisi. And no crowd nyiba bi edware ye can say what do you call it? Baby asabi wo kodun so bi keke. Na ye de nipa mpempem akugugu sa dan yi mu. Na ye can say what are this where they are lodging, all because we couldn't act in a way that
okay.
They deserve to be compensated and compensated reasonably. as to whether or not say a buying sika was saying as well.
200 million. Pacho the Bokratano. Osha graphic anymore. Oh.
The graphic that man champion the
okay.
No.
Mate, Metro Shaman today.
Anyway, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the 200 million put de kwa. The question is, anybody was saying now or compensate you for the 200 million. And now what is he compensating? Because I don't know and so I don't know. Extremely risky. So because it's needs you have to trim more and one more time got them back. So what that's what I panel said then be a go young because and said in so general dime woman ye. The very moment in so big general dime when no more down Madonna who are saying and enya beam. Now I'm a week. So are there compensations a woman no more than I san? Ye kosia down for a moment. School dying. And never said, I do compensations. I got any money for at the moment. It was in new classrooms a moment. And our compensations at this scale will be said now can always say for 1,000 will be 1,000 Ghana and incredible. And no silent being an Mukutujana. So we need to know the kind of compensation that you are going to give them. The first word you can just say you have solved their problems totally. Because we know because minimum coming some Yamin it takes steps to build or compare on why taking initiatives to get people to assist him to build houses for some people in those areas in Bia are normally affected. No, Abansu could see that in Bia Momana, Sabaya, because now you may say so almost on Beside village in Bim. Mewana,
yeah,
Edaben.
I think say a chassis cry.
You in the chassis cry no, not say Yango and Fifi, not the scene where you sign BC Bimua. One more a dining and woman as I come with you because they have no option. One must come with you. Are they going to their home is going to be flooded again?
Okay, my main fawe amount say a chassis initially no abane castle the 200 million Ghana cedis and a beko no more dear this no na and what you chief director no a war ministry home a Reverend Stephen was saying or also a sansa request an additional me batcho say
ministry
works and housing or some sort of request additional 200 million Ghana cedi. I don't know much as a core and sasinum land compensation. I know so no who say was so do na inya any other nyoma bi omudisi kan be yentino 200 the
acquired.
And I just so much my because so
this is where Umakwama when someone can it mean you win. Because Canada con ye ubotomisi Canadico, yen is Canadico. So we must all be made known at the Kodia with this kind of ye, the first one million adequate. What are you saying? And then Nipa saying the benefit from the first one. To one my report, no.
Okay.
Give a vivid report that you the first 200 million. You're quite near the Nipa 2,000. Nipa 2,000, you compensate you on A, B, C, D, who compensation any of the mom. And so I got 5,000 be with you. One must you come compensation on A, B, C, D, E, F, E. And until you pay this amount of money. But you don't just throw the figure in, say, you're the first 200 million. I know I answer another 200 million. What did you use those 200 million for?
Okay.
And I can say the Macan. The solution that you need, for instance, is to move most of these communities from where they are now. Because the dam will get to that point again, if not this year, another year, they will need to spill even more than what they did the last time. And Ekobana sa we tell you they see no chance. So we always come back to this point. It's not reasonable to have told us say, oh, abaya konya sase. Na se bia ban agya sase bia wo se wo be settlement ho eti wo mo na wo ba bia adnesi ye no ensi biem na ye move wo nyina to this spot say make us kuja to ayebi no wo move them to a new place and we build new homes for them. Why are you not doing this kind of things now? So who just can amengro? Okay,
well I know it has not been stated clearly say omo check cash, but okay Kaya was doing a stakeholder engagement on the down spillage. Reverend Stephen was saying the chief director of the ministry emphasized the need for an additional 200 million cedi. These funds would cover consultancy fees and land compensation, which are crucial components of the ongoing resettlement efforts.
Which is meant for just normal pains. And so when you need to who could pesca the consultant. Me wan grofo fie edan nom no grofo ejapade no any anima say. You know how to settle this one and move them. I remember Buidam. Ebebaso.
But
Buidam beba. Sabana me boss no bote agenda minister. Yakobui. It started that construction Buidam started under him. Now our community is one man ya resettle wom. Because when you be ensuring yes as say about wom nyina beira. Abra yes settle even their graves. Their ancestors' graves, and they wanted us to move it to a new place, and all of them were moved.
Mate.
It's a nation when you be a mono, say communities because an insurance about Batawinara. Speak by Sana away because we legend and Nankwan obey. What's now Basaya next year about next 2 years obey.
Mate, be an lawyer for Ewo and Chimuno into detail, mammy.
Can you imagine?
This got a resettlement and more than the same because the old idea most of more resettlement process, but specifically the Monka Sebia, ya just as say yes, see a dying a diamond for that chance. You break over being patrol 7 minutes.
Yeah, so
7 minutes into the one short time.
NDC manifesto promise here aspirational because Omo who say buying the 2024 budget, a budget in excess of 220 million Ghana cedis to support the flood victims in the lower water basin. Why not so when they be?
Me patrol me too.
Now, the sacrifice the residents within the lower water basin and make it for this country is so significant. And you can see the man yourself because say omo prevent this and now say omo MBA and because of say ni party ho and now so omo penny omo resist here then the be any say down ni nyina no e be break here na wash here nyina we including some parts of Accra any Tema township ni nyina no would have been washed into the ocean.
Okay.
And unti a bigger sacrifice and omo ede omo eho agiama oman ni nyina etina be oman ni nyina eso asem say wo se yehwe na ye support omo in that regard na ye se enkotie adrum ran eno ane ahahan aban endai aban aye various assessments of the disaster na ekoso ewo hono no ama ene me no ka say 115 housing units the first phase of the reconstruction effort no I start here at various stages of completion Northtown is it Bakpe or something there's a town there called Bakpe or something and the oko is here 115 housing units I start here ekoso hono mo aban eguso a obe no resettle omo ewo ho na say omo so no ebe pacho nya botre na omonya ahoto ewo gradually aban here sika to add up to top up with the effort I also be how compensate you genuinely because of the sacrifice they have made to all of us. So down on every year I could almost supplies almost about is it chairman is about 2,000 or 3,000 megawatts of energy in Magana. But it's more than 2,000. It's more than the biggest. About 2,000 megawatts of energy. And I could supply MI. This I could echo down CCA. The nation we are doomed because it's a national security installation.
Okay.
And I was saying I bought mobile. It's a yes, I bring any day man yourself. I was saying as of mine, you share quite before so you bet tea and home, and you share a fast basin. No, now we can some literature, HSA, even at the construction stage, some of these communities and Ayaka echo into the basin no more, no, where earmarked as rice zones near there because of the wetlands near there to protect the dam, any the disaster, foreseeable way a risk assessment or in the past, a future, omo ye sen kai be ho no be farmlands and then sen ke bia crops and now say be na wash here who compensate you know how to compensate adequately but ubia a human life any ade nyina nti kwa be na de be fa so there should be a national discourse on it a political e betimi aboa yen because that is all that we have and amanyo sama e de be komu no emmoa obi bia na de wo mu ni say aban to anamo the first phase of the construction of the 115 housing units I want of town at various stages of completion the second phase will start na third phase other phases so akoso aban egusu yan to ya ade be support omo water river authority so guso omo so education ni niam so omo yina so omo and this is how far that we have gone as far as this
me da say nana about me time 5 minutes wadaroma
me lawyer for akwa a competency challenge on easy it's that no there but the difference is that you are empowered. Now this whole thing, a guy there, 1 2 and bam, into a Hanamo Crank, another member. And when you have that, when you have that as part of the background in discussion of this issue, no man call for you skeptical. Nanka Enyama okay is right on point. There, and call for Yenuanum. Service was sacrificed for the common good
of mankind and Ghana.
Also, no, kaya buona, and there you move quickly to their defense because one ananum naze what the one kwa or they see ho wabwa my Ghana
okay.
On that score, no, we have to be impassionate. Na yembuang. Omanpenine 100 days. Former president Mahama 100-day promising. I think it's in the right direction. What happens there? Say it can be via. Na yinya say chinabi yame yawadoma yebe who do what you have said in terms of the development of the nation. And I'm taking a cue. Out there, yes, 100 day. Yeah, the paper Ghana, na Ghana for obete.
Okay.
Politics, you know, but the challenge in there say it be one, let's say Becca, and they have called upon they be a BBA or they mere when you are nay. Regardless of what anybody will say, or they be one, they mere when you are nay, the major man. Now, Otuma Ghana or Fanita Ba. Or the fra. Enti may they number where ye were winning back.
Okay.
The weekend. Na move right, Chrome one no yezo. Na show of force all over the place.
Weekend Diana.
Weekend oh yama what be you
oh me na mo ho na o de we America se mere ho. Ai. Oh. What they call you?
What to which baby.
But when you event in as you, I know event in as Miss
was now, and me was now, minus now. Today, I'm out of the way, but oh,
Simico Chrome Cotoy, a Diana. Now, made the num a drive 50 Ghana chill. What dry fish? And now the Binian China mode, the young
okay.
Sympathy on board
now, 56. Marco now, who now?
I some remember until and answer.
No,
population
seriously. And catch
oh, okay.
Oh, then I don't want to why we knew that was they
did it. Now it's ironic. I was on a MVP for so quiet program. Yeah, ECOWAS, Yamabin, and there was ECOWAS
Parliament.
What I'm saying that the same campus activities, which that in itself is good.
Was that big?
You only went to one. Two other campuses.
North, South, and Central campus.
Yes.
South campus.
There was Central.
Near North campus.
Hey, yes.
South campus. Because you are not 10 left. South campus.
Winneba is a university town. You only went to one.
A sports college. Maybe I'm a coin.
And then I say,
yes, mammy.
Oh, I mean, my very first time I'm there.
Hey, me kofa ho no weekend si udo obi aso obana
enti de onye adanta constituency me constituency obana ya mo ba bi me say adanta constituency one me ya constituent
me kofa ho
ya mo ba bi adi won joba ba ni na ho
cozy asem na okay
on e fe cozy no
akosi ama no
on e just Ramadan and nothing is changing
so obana
what you are putting out there? It's also when you say because you are man on every cousin. Oh, so hey,
Debio. Obana no kana samni kokora na out kokora.
Who di sa?
He me say
Obana
won di kokora na out kokora. Residence hono. Onna sam no.